Okay, I've never seen anyone, any top earner ever, that doesn't fall in love with one or two of their company's products. If you are not proud of our product, I think it's going to really, really, really affect you. You must find one of our products that resonates with you. There are some people that technology resonates more with them. So they tend more to move towards technology. So you see them talk about a lot about energy. You see them talk about our energy diffuser and the rest of them. There are some of them that are more into beverages. Someone like me, I love beverages a lot too, and technology products. So you can't actually have a conversation with me as my friend within a short period of time without hearing me talk about our coffee. Why? Because it's not just about trying to make a sale or have a customer. It's about what having an experiential knowledge of it. You know, you can have a head knowledge about something, and then you can have an experiential knowledge about it. You know, nobody tells me the coffee is wonderful. It nourishes your body, neutralizes, balances my body pH level. I'm telling you. So it's beautiful. Let me just tell you about the health, you know, the way it takes care of things for me. No matter what I eat the previous day, once I take our coffee, if I had any trace of constipation, indigestion, it will clear it off. If I have some of my friends that is telling me, please, Mr. Noso, please be telling people that this coffee is not good to be taken in the afternoon because it can really make you to go to the toilet. Visit the toilet. Visit the restroom, sorry. That is the truth. And I will tell them, yeah, you can have a lot of food items in food in your body that haven't digested quite well. And once you take this coffee, it clears it up. So the first thing I do in the morning, because I don't want to wake up in the morning and be feeling drowsy, be feeling heavy, my tummy turning me, my ears, my eyes not good. No. I don't want to experience that. I don't want to experience that. I want to wake up in the morning feeling sound, as in whole and sound. I want to wake up in the morning feeling whole and sound. So that's why the first thing I do, and also health-wise, it's good to take warm water in the morning. I take warm water, okay? And that doesn't take me more than 5 minutes. So my first 5 minutes to take warm water and take my coffee. Now the next 15 minutes is when I pray and meditate. Now that's not studying scriptures. I pray and meditate for 15 minutes. I can do whatever I need to do inside there, sing praises to God, worship, pray. And I meditate. I sit down and I meditate. I tell people it's during meditation that God can really talk to you. Sometimes during prayer like this, you are the one talking, All right. So then after that gives you 15 minutes. I'll give you 20 minutes. Okay. Now the other 10 minutes is when I exercise. I exercise my body. That's the first thing. That's the next thing I do. I must do some kind of exercise. Okay. I must do some kind of exercise. Okay. I do aerobics. Okay. And then I do some push-ups, sit-ups. All right, to help keep me fit. All right, and then that's just for 10 minutes every day to make me keep fit, look fit. And then the next thing I do is I read for 30 minutes. Reading doesn't mean I don't watch anything on TV. I don't watch anything on the YouTube. No, I close down the laptop. I must read. If I'm reading from the laptop. You must be reading, or I am scripting a video. But I make sure if I'm scripting a video, then I must still read for that 30 minutes. A lot of people don't know the power of reading. When you are reading, you have a jotter you use in writing things down. Okay? That when you are reading, you are learning faster and better than the person that is listening. So I read for 30 minutes. It's a must. I wake up. I'm telling you, this is my renewed routine. This wasn't my routine before. Okay, because you have to understand that the routine you've kept in the past is what has brought you thus far. And if you want to really, really make progress in your life, you must have to change your routine. And it's not always that easy. So this year, I really took time to work on I found out that I didn't create our time early in the morning to be reading. Yeah, so I now made it sacrosanct. I must read 30 minutes every single day. Now, that doesn't mean that I won't read maybe within the day. I read for 30 minutes. Then after reading, if you check it up, taking coffee and warm water, 15 minutes praying, that's 20, exercise 10 minutes, that's 30, then 30 minutes reading, that's 1 hour. Now, when I'm done with, now this is where I'm feeding myself. I give this 1 hour to myself first. This one has nothing to do with my business. This is not the time I try to develop one business strategy or the other. No, I'm not trying to develop one business strategy or the other here. All right. So this is where I give that 1 hour to myself. That's what I do. I'm not sending any message. Now, there's going to be temptations for you to think about, oh, one message or the other to send, or the phone call to make, one mail to respond to. No, just pause. You must conquer that temptation. Pause. Don't. Give that 1 hour to yourself. Feed yourself first. You can't give what you don't have. You can't give what you don't have. Now, the second 1 hour, I will tell you what I do. The first thing I do is to renew on my goals. Daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, and quarterly goals. That's it. That's what I do. So before I start working, I renew my goals. That's before I start working. As I start working on my business, not working on myself. The first 1 hour is to work on myself. Okay? That's what I do the first 1 hour, to work on myself. Now, the second 1 hour is I now start looking at my business. So, but the first thing I do is this. There will be temptation. Listen to me. There will always be this temptation to remember what you didn't do yesterday, and you want to start doing it now, and stuff like that. There's always going to be that temptation. Always going to be. Don't worry about that. I'll take care of that later. Don't worry about that. I'll just get your seat. You feel like, oh, there's somebody I did not call. You want to send the person a mail now? No, stop. What I'm teaching you people are the things that I have to study the greats and see how they live. You must live life. You must stop living life from the past. A lot of people have predictable future, okay, because from their past, because they live life from the past. They live. So if you ended the day not well, a lot of people start up the next day not being well. And that leads to death. I won't get into that. So you must break the habit of continuing from yesterday. Break that habit. There's always going to be temptation. So how to break it is this. While you are trying to execute on your previous year, the previous day, there's going to be a lot of distractions. Nobody can take that away. There are surely going to be distractions. There are surely going to be problems, and there are things you didn't plan for that will just happen. But you know what? Take it for what it is. It just happened yesterday. Yesterday is gone and gone. When you begin a new day, how you begin a new day is this. Ask yourself, what am I supposed to achieve this week? What am I supposed to achieve this month? What am I supposed to achieve this quarter? What am I supposed to achieve this year? Live life. Start off your day from that perspective. Don't start off your day from the loss, the mistakes, the successes of yesterday. A lot of people don't know. One of the greatest hindrances of future success is what? Past success. No, don't sit down in the euphoria of, oh, yesterday was beautiful. Oh my God. Oh, I just wish that yesterday will be like, today will be like yesterday. No. So there are certain things you didn't do yesterday. Don't crucify yourself for it. It's gone and gone for good. Forget about it. Start off your day. Today is a blank check for you. So that's the first thing I do. Then the second thing I do now is I get into my follow-ups. I'm telling you what I do within my second hour because of the nature of my business. I get into follow-ups. Listen to me carefully. What I mean by follow-up, I don't just mean, okay, let me write it the way I said it. I didn't say follow up, actually, sorry. I wrote, I get into WhatsApp. That's when I started sending WhatsApp messages, bulk SMS, text messages for follow-ups and invitations. Take it from me. You are in a network marketing business or you have your own personal business. If you're not thinking on how to get your business in front of potential customers, your business will die. You don't assume your business will grow. You must take certain steps. Now, renewing my goals. Listen, renewing my goals. Renewing my goals, and which is my daily, my weekly, my monthly, my quarterly, and my yearly goals. Listen, it doesn't take me more than 10 minutes. I just evaluate it immediately. Now, you will notice sometimes you need to make some adjustments. It doesn't take more than 10 minutes. Then sending messages, WhatsApp messages, text messages. Now, those messages can be followed up for people to register. I will start sending broadcast messages. I normally use bulk SMS to send messages to people. Sometimes I keep my bulk SMS till 8 a.m. in the morning, actually, because of maybe some of your programming may not be right. There's some messages you want to send in the morning, and you find out that the MTN will not be able to deliver early in the morning. So I just got to just use WhatsApp. I have WhatsApp broadcast. I have broadcast list. I start sending messages to broadcast. These are the things you do. Now, in the dark, now, when in the morning time, when you start getting phone calls, people are calling you, they want to register. It will look as if, oh, God is just blessing you. You've done something. Don't ever assume your business will grow when you do nothing about growing your business. Now, the first step to growing your business in hours, what do you want to achieve? That is the goal. Then number 2 is to start sending invitation messages. So we are having presentation now. Our next presentation will be on Thursday this week. My question will be, are you going to start making invitations today? Because every day I'm going to be sending invitation messages. From now, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. On Thursday, we are having 2 fiscal seminars in 2 different local governments. Today, as in, we will start massively to start sending messages, start making phone calls. No. You're not going to wait. And it starts very early in the morning. So that's when I send the bulk SMS, WhatsApp, text message for follow-ups. Now that is for follow-ups and invitations. You get that? Now this takes me about 20 minutes. Now sometimes it takes me about 30 minutes because maybe some messages I will have to do some designs on them. Maybe I want to sell an email. I want to send message to my email list because I just started email marketing recently. Okay, I may have to maybe design a template. And designing templates sometimes can take a little time. I have to design the template and design templates maybe within 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay? All right. Even though what I'm doing right now is to really take our time during the weekends or my free times in the night and design a lot of templates and save them. So when I want to send those messages, I wouldn't have to start designing those emails. I wouldn't have to start designing those templates from the scratch. So this average takes me about 30 minutes. So renewing my goals and sending messages, WhatsApp, text messages, Facebook, takes me about 20 minutes. The purpose is for invitations to watch our recorded video or to attend our live presentation or to remind them to register into the business. All right. Now, once that is done, the next thing I do in my routine, the next 30 minutes is to work on my skills. Now, there are different things I'm doing. So I don't work on those things every day. I'm working on video recordings. So I don't work on the scale of video recording every day. What I do is this, because I'm first a network marketer, what I'm doing is this, I spend more time to learn a skill in network marketing. Now that could just be 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, but I'm going to play that video again and again and again and again and again and again. And I'm going to try to jot. There are 3 people I'm listening to right now. I share with us that, okay, I make sure when it comes to network marketing, I stick to that. I always forget the third guy's name. That's what I'm checking now. I always forget the third guy's name. That's David Darren Kidd. I listen to Darren Kidd. I listen to Matt Morris and Eric Warren. And I don't get stuck again in YouTube. YouTube is quite a very distracting place. You come in, you're going to see someone like me that loves MMA fighting a lot. I love MMA fighting. I love animal jungles. I love to see the lion tearing, an animal. I love to see the bull, killing a lion, something like that. I love to see the fights, animal fights. I love it a lot. I love boxing a lot. Boxing, kickboxing, MMA. I love it. And so it can really distract me. So I made a sacrosanct. Once I get out or subscribe from a lot of people, once I get into YouTube, I'm searching for Darwin Kidd. I'm searching for Matt Morris. I'm searching for Rick Warren on the specific topic in our business, that I want to learn. Maybe I want to learn more on prospecting. Very short trainings, 6 minutes there, 5 minutes there, and I'm done. Now, everything I just mentioned now can happen between 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Ooh. Can you imagine? Can you imagine doing something like this and you're coming out in the morning? What a blessing. Can you imagine that? You will, as in, you will, do you know what it means that when you come out in the morning, you're already feeling like a successful person? You know why? Because you've actually achieved quite a lot. Now, from 6 o'clock, there's a whole lot of things I do personally. That's where I take care of my personal hygiene. If I need to shave, I go shave. If I need to do some facial treatment like today, I couldn't do my facial treatment yesterday because of the things I was studying in the night. I had to wake up earlier. I have to wake up earlier. So I woke up around 3:30, make sure I finish this routine around 5:45. Then I had to do my personal hygiene, do my facial makeup, facial treatments. If it's time I have to shave, I have to make out time and do what? And then shave so you can look good. All right? Then if you have to cook, then I cook. I need to prepare my meal. Why? Because 7:30 I must be off to make sure I'm in here, I'm ready 8 o'clock for work here in the office. So can you imagine? You wake up in the morning, you've out for work like this, you are feeling as in, do you know the feeling of success you will have? As in, just imagine what you've achieved. And this, and what I'm showing you right now, if you are able to do this, it will control the whole spirit of your day. I'm telling you, it will control it completely for you. Let that write it down again. It will control your whole spirit of your day. You will feel so happy. You're waking up in the morning, you are feeling healthy because you've taken warm water. It washes up, it flushes your system. You've already prayed. At least, the Bible says, cast all your burdens upon him because he cared for you. Let me tell you one of the greatest things I've learned in this life. I learned it from a man, Archbishop Benson Idahosa. He said, a lot of people are making God to look as if, he does not answer prayer or things are so hard for us. He said, the best prayer you can ever pray is, God, help me. There's always something in your life you want to say, God, help me. Even if that's the only thing you're praying. But for me, I always tell people, learn to be grateful. Do you know what it means to wake up in the morning and then you appreciate life? You don't think about problems that time. If I don't pray about problems that time, think about the beauty of life. People that are alive. You are alive. You have food to eat. You have clothes on your body. You have shelter. You have your mother. You have your father. You have your uncle. You have your brothers. You have your sister. You have your wife. You have your husband. You have your as in everything around you. Sometimes we out of ignorance, we keep up cycle of failure because we learn not to appreciate. I'm telling you, appreciate the good things of life. Forget about the things you don't have. God has blessed you, wonderful people around you, loyal people around you. Thank God for them. Do you think it's easy? You think it's easy to have one loyal person to you? Wait until you don't have anyone loyal to you that you can count on, you can depend on. You will see how miserable life can be. Do you know what it means? You finish talking to God and then you are now meditate, as in for me, sometimes during that meditation, that's when I also prophesy. What I mean to prophesy is to speak into my day. Today, I see abundance. Today, everything is aligning well for me. Today, great men are attracted to me. Great men and great women are attracted to me. Today, I'm successful in all that I do. Today, I attract a lot of customers from the east, from the west, from the north, from the south. Today, I have customers calling me from everywhere to register into my global business. Today, my adverts on radio stations and online, my text messages, everything is being productive. Today, I am successful. And I always end it up with saying things like this: God is with me. And if God is with me, who can be against me? With God, all things are possible. That's how I do pray. I don't sit down, oh God, help me with this. No, 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 no. Speak what you want to say about that thing. Do you know what it means to wake up like that? And then you now exercise. You finish exercising, you now read. You finish reading, you now come out again, renew your goals, and then you start sending messages, start inviting people. Can you imagine what those 2 hours can do for you? You come out in the morning refreshed. You come out in the morning on fire. Let me tell you the truth, you've already won. How many of you here agree with me? If you can do this, Madam Funke, if you can do this successfully every single day, tell me how you will feel every morning. Where's Madam Funke? Unmute yourself, Madam Funke. How would you feel if you can successfully do this every morning? Madam Funke, unmute yourself, please. Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. How would you feel
sir.
If you can do this every day? How would you feel every morning when you come out for work?
I'll feel excited.
You feel so excited?
Yes, sir.
That you've conquered the day, as in you've conquered the day. That's what it is. So I want us to really work on our routines. It's very, 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 very important. Now, that being said, let's get down to business. What are we doing in this business? Very important. What are we really doing in this? A lot of us are now attending millionaire school, thinking that just attending millionaire school is all there is to building our business. That's not all there is to building our business. I always tell people, learning has 2 components. Learning has 2 components. The first component of learning is knowledge acquisition. Don't ever forget that. The first component of learning is knowledge what? Acquisition. Knowledge acquisition. You must acquire knowledge. So you expose yourself to information. You read. That's beautiful. It's wonderful. All right? That's wonderful. Now, but that's not all there is to it. That's not all. You must what? Practice. And that is where, a lot of us are lacking. You must practice. So you are attending millionaire school, you are getting fed every day, every day, every day, but you're not practicing. What are you doing in our business? I've told us, if you say you are working, what are you building? Be very practical with it. What is your goal? How many people do you want to have in your organization? How many do you want to have in your organization in the next 3 months? How many? And I want us to do it practically here. I will mute everyone here. You will tell me how many people you want to have in your team, and then we'll narrow it down to how many persons you are intending to in the next 3 months, and how many persons you are going to be recruiting every single month for those next 3 months. That's where it starts from. Everything starts with goal setting. Everything. Those of you that attended my training on financial freedom, financial independence workshop, I made it very clear. The first thing you have to do is to define what you want. A lot of people allow a lot of things to fly through, distract them because they are not clear on what they want. No standards. What do you want to achieve? You just started the business, you want to be making money. You can't just be making money. The amount of effort you're going to put in is dependent on what you want to achieve. So let me tell you the reason why many of you are doing nothing. It is because you have nothing set as a goal. The reason why you lack energy, the reason why you lack the strength of will and strength of character to do what it takes to make it work is because you don't have a clear goal imprinted in your mind. That is where it starts from. Every true greatness, whatever you are doing, whatever you want to achieve, I told myself I want to get into content creation. The first thing I told myself is I will get into content creation and I want to at least have 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So whatever I'm doing, I ask myself, how do I start this? I don't want to make mistakes. What are the trainings I have to undergo? What day in and day out I was learning? Because there are some mistakes that if you make, to correct them will take you months. I have to learn and practice. It starts with goal setting. Starts with goal setting. No, my content channel will not grow overnight. Will not just start growing on its own without I myself, first of all, thinking about what to achieve. So the amount of effort, number of videos and content I'm putting out will have to be in proportion to the goal that I've set. So if the goal that I've set is Let me just start a YouTube channel. Let me just start this business. Anything comes, anything goes. So you know what's going to happen? My level of action will be anything comes, anything goes. So many of you, the reason why you lack energy, you lack the strength of will and strength of character to do all that is required to make it happen is because you don't have any goal. Please, can we be on videos? I want to see our millionaire school notes. Let's start with that, please. Let me see. I want to see our millionaire school notebooks. Please, Mr. Ajiboyo Timothy, where's the millionaire school note? Kindly wave it up to me, please. Wave it. I told us I will start these things this week. I will give those of you that don't have your millionaire school notes the grace today to be here. By tomorrow, if you don't have your millionaire school notes and you don't wave it to me, I will remove you from the meeting. I said so. I will remove you from the meeting. Let me tell us where my heart is right now. If it is one person that is ready to build the business the way I know that it works, I'll work with that person. If there is nobody, I've started millionaire school here before, nobody connected. Let me tell you, if I have nobody, 6 minutes, 7 minutes into the millionaire school, I will switch off the video, I will switch off the Zoom and pick my book. I have 1,001 things to do. I can't force anybody to build their business. I know what I'm seeing. No, this is not business as usual. So if you want to be in my millionaire school, please, I have standards. Today, I'm giving us the grace for today. Today, go get a book, thick cover. Please, by tomorrow, if I ask for it and you don't show me your millionaire school notebook, I will remove you from my meeting. This is my millionaire school. And I'm mentoring you so they can build an organization where you will have and run your own millionaire school. And there are disciplines, and that's one of discipline. If you don't have your millionaire school notes, some of you that are working, you may not go for the big ones. You can just go for maybe the short one. Please, you must have your millionaire school notes where you are writing down. If you don't, I will remove you from the meeting as from tomorrow. You must not be here every morning. Now, the assignment I'm giving you for today is this. Go and ask yourself, how many people do I want to have in my organization as my downliners between now and December 31st? Then break it down. Whatever you write, break it down. First quarter is gone. Break it down into 3. This is how people live their lives and they end up achieving nothing. A lot of people don't even know first quarter is gone. We have 4 quarters in the year. Is that not true? First 3 months is gone. Let me tell you the truth. I was also a victim of, this useless talk of, what's happening in Nigeria, this naira thing, this currency thing, this election thing has made a lot of things unstable. It is a blunt lie. It's a blatant lie. A lot of people are making money. A lot of people are building their businesses. Quit giving excuses why you've not achieved anything this year. This is the first 3 months. This is your long-awaited 2023. Last year, you were saying 2023, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Now you are in 2023. What are you doing? First 3 months is gone. Some of us here have not earned a dime in the business. This year, what are you doing in millionaire school? Wait, stop attending millionaire school when you are not ready to take action. You are actually hardening your heart with this dangerous syndrome of always acquiring information and not acting. It's very dangerous. Wait, we are all matured people. Are you happy how far you've gone this year? First 3 months gone. They shifted the election now to weekend now. Oh, this election thing, INEC thing said Nigerians don't get anything they want to do. All those things are nonsense. The fact is that 3 months is gone. So tomorrow, when you attend my millionaire school, if you are here and you want to attend my millionaire school, you are to write down how many people do you want to have in your organization. Now, I'm not saying how many people you want to recruit personally in your team, in your business. No, you can start with, okay, I want to have at least 200 persons in my team by December. All right, 31st. 200 persons and more. Let me use the language that I use for myself. I don't say 200. I say 200 persons and more. Let me tell you, I write it in present tense. I write it something like I achieve, or I have 200 persons and more on 21st or at come 31st December 2023. I have. All right, then I come down, then you come down, and then tell me, out of that 200, how many do you want to be recruiting every? No, so divide that 200 into 3, okay? Because we have 3 quarters, all right? Now, there's no brainer there, all right? Then I think that should give you 66 points, call it 67 people. So that means every quarter, every 3 months, you want to have 66 people, 67 persons in your team. Now, that's every 3 months, which is very possible. So ask yourself, how many persons would you be recruiting out of that 67 every 3 months? How many persons every 90 days? How many persons do you want to be recruiting? And I've developed people, I've trained people, I've seen people. It is very possible. If you follow my teachings and my trainings and the tools we give you, you can recruit comfortably 15 to 30 persons every 3 months. I said so. I'm not saying it doesn't matter the kind of work you are doing. Some of us here are bankers, some of us here are lecturers, some of us here are company workers, some of us here are self-employed. You can do it. So you have to write me those 2 goals. When you write it, you will snap it and send to my WhatsApp. Private chat me with it, okay? If you don't, if you come to the Millionaire School, I will still ask you to do it and then send it to me. Because that is the starting point. Then after that, I want us to go down to something very important. The process of building our business, the process. Those goals, those number of people you want to have in your team, how are they going to come? 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 Let's take a look at how they're going to come. You want to recruit 200 persons. You want to have 200 persons in your organization. How are they going to come? They are going to come through executing on the 7 core disciplines. The 7 core disciplines. I don't just like calling them disciplines. I love calling them steps. This is the process. I always liken building a business with manufacturing. You know, I have, what's it called? Gari manufacturing process. You want to produce gari. There is a process to producing gari from raw cassava. I get what I'm saying. There is a process to it. You just have to understand that. So you have your raw cassava. You have to peel the cassava. And it can be automated. After peeling the cassava, you wash it. After washing, you put inside the grinding machine. After it's done going through grinding, it gets into the pressing machine. After the pressing, what's the next thing? Sieving to remove the chaffs. After sieving, what's the next thing? Is to fry. That's when you now have your what? Gari. Now ask yourself, what is the end product in building a business? The end product of every business is to make a sale. And you can't make a sale without attracting a customer. So the end product in our business is to have someone recruited into your business, into your organization. That is the end. Whatever you are doing, if it does not result in increase in customers, increase in registered partners under your account, you're not building anything. Whatever training you are giving, if you like, be doing training, do Millionaire School from now to tomorrow. If I like, let me do Millionaire School from now to tomorrow. If the Millionaire School I'm doing does not result to having increase in your downliners, in my number of downliners, because when your downliners increase, mine has increased. If I can't help you grow your downliners, if I can't help myself to recruit more people, if I can't help you to recruit people, and also help you to help the people you recruited to recruit more persons, growing your organization together, whatever I'm doing here is useless. I told us about something called work. Work means profitability. Work means profitability. Work means building. What are you profiting from what you are doing? When you say I worked, what did you profit? It is measured in Naira and Kobo. What are you building? Are you building an organization? So I asked myself, why should I allow you to come to my Millionaire School without a Millionaire School note? Why should I allow you to come to my Millionaire School without following through with my instructions? It's useless for me. It's a waste of time. It means I'm not building anything. The essence of going and register of taking an engineering discipline is at the end of the year to become an engineer. It's simple. The essence of taking a medical discipline, medical profession, okay, is at the end of the day to become a medical doctor. That's why it's called a discipline. So what's my aim bringing you to the millionaire school every day? Is to help you to build your number of organization or the size of the organization that you want. That is why my training tomorrow is very important. If you are here tomorrow and you don't have those goals, I will remove you, or you write it there, show it to me, and then I will permit you to stay. So if you are here, I'm here to help you grow. So what are those steps? Just like in garri production, you must have what? Your garri. The first thing you have to do is this. The first step in building our business is prospecting. I tell people, prospecting is the most important. And one beautiful thing about prospecting is this. It takes laziness not to prospect. It takes, people hardly reject you. People hardly reject you because the greatest challenge we have in network marketing is managing rejection. A lot of people internalize rejection as if something is wrong with themselves. Someone says no to you, they think that something is wrong with them. I'm telling you the truth. No, less number of people rejects you in prospecting and inviting. So it takes laziness. It takes lack of discipline not to prospect and invite. So by tomorrow now, by today now, you are expected to write down. I said it last week. Today, I'm sending you a script you are going to be using. You're going to be sending people text messages with it, WhatsApp messages with it, to prepare them to attend the meeting on Thursday night. It will take lack of discipline and laziness on your side not to do it. Let's call it what it is. Don't tell me you don't have time. We only make our time for the things we believe in. We make our time for the things we value. Things we don't value, we don't make our time for it. So don't quit telling me you don't have time. You're only telling me I'm not prioritizing my time, this business for my time. I don't seem to have it to be more important. That's what it is. We make our time for things that are important to us. QED. So it takes lack of discipline or character not to prospect. You are expected to be inviting between 50 to 100 persons. Between now, you are to send them messages, you are to call them between now and Wednesday, or rather Thursday morning. If you don't, the earlier you do it, the better. If you can't do it, you are lazy. I am sorry. That's what it is. Let's call it what it is. These are hard sayings. Don't forget, it starts from setting a goal of what to achieve. Now you want to take steps. When you prospect, you are going to be sending people messages that will attract them, that will make them to be interested to know more of what you are saying, or what you are trying to educate them on. That's when you can now invite them. So my prospecting scripts also carry invitation. It's like prospect and invitation at the same time. You are to invite them to watch either a recorded video, or to attend our live Zoom meeting, or for you to meet with them one-on-one for presentation. These are the three major ways in our team you can share the business with people. You can either send a recorded video to them to watch and get back to you, give them a time frame for them to get back to you, or you can invite them to the live meeting. I always tell people, invitation to live meeting is the most effective. Whatever you can do, do it. Get people to attend the live presentation on Thursday night. Or you can book an appointment for one-on-one presentation. And I've taught us, one-on-one presentation doesn't necessarily mean you are the one to be talking. You can actually have the recorded video stored on your phone, and you sit down with the person and say, you know what? Instead of sharing this one-on-one with you, I have here the recorded version of one of our top mentors, our national director. Let's watch it together. This man here has made over 130 million naira. He has mentored a lot of people. Actually, he's my top mentor. He's my main mentor. He's my mentor in the business. We have other mentors. And I'm very sure that by the time we don't watch him with this, he will be so glad to mentor you also. Let's watch together. That's all. Bam, you press the video. That is also one-on-one presentation. If nobody watches our video, if nobody gets detailed information about our business, if nobody attends live Zoom meeting, nobody registers into the business, and you don't have any customer, you are growing. That's what it means for your business to remain stagnant. And when you are done presenting, what's the next thing? Follow up. Follow up. What is follow up? Give more information about the business. It might be you giving them more information. It can be referring it to your prospects, your leaders, for what? To give more information. Encouraging them, persuading them. That's what it means to follow up. What about handling of objections and questions? People will always have some questions, some objections. If you can, you know what, once they have, you know what, let me connect you to our top guy. Let me connect to our top earners. He's going to help you a lot. Send me his number. Send your leaders their numbers. Are you hearing me? We'll call them. We'll call it three-way call. We call them. We are the bridge between you and your prospects. While you are developing your skill to become good in the business, you can be earning money. We can be building the business with you. What is getting people started? These are the processes. When people are recruited into your business, you bring them in to go through the foundation class. From foundation class, you bring them into the system of a millionaire school where they repeat the process. In the millionaire school, they will set their goals and start working towards their goals. So can you imagine recruiting? Can you imagine your first 3 months, you are able to recruit 15 people. Those 15 people are able to recruit 10 persons. Watch, 10 persons. Let me even make it easier. Those 3 people were able to recruit 3 persons in the next 3 months. That's second quarter, right? That will give you 45 new persons. 45 new persons, okay, for second quarter. Now, the third quarter, those 45 new persons are able to recruit for 3 months. All they did was to recruit 3. That's about 135. 135 plus 45 will give you 180. 180 plus your initial 15 will give you what? Now 195. Very, very easy to build a team of 200 persons before the end of this year. Very easy. It starts with you. Being definite with your goal, mean your goal. Keep it where you see it every day. Work towards achieving it. You can tell yourself 20 persons can be recruited in 20 days, in 3 months. Very possible. We've seen people do 30, 40 in 3 months. And we recruit them. Don't be lazy. Bring them into the system. Get them started rightly. Stay focused. A lot of you, let me tell you some here. A lot of you listening to me today, God forbid, if you do nothing about on what I'm teaching, you will see yourself end the year worse than you started. It has happened to it. It happened to me. I'm a living experience of what I'm sharing with you. Don't live your life to chance. Don't leave it to chance. Life will never give you what you think you deserve. Life gives you what you demand out of it. Whatever you don't demand doesn't happen. You live your life to chance, you will never have what you want. So quit all this feeling of giving up, feeling of tiredness. Those feelings are there to make sure you don't achieve your goal. Let me tell you, you think those feelings are strong enough. Wait, there is a bigger misery that is waiting for you. Do you know the misery? The misery of ending the year worse than you started. The misery of seeing your goals not achieved. The misery of waking up in the morning and not having life the way you want it. That's the bigger misery. You did something yesterday. Oh, I made the phone call yesterday. I invited yesterday. They didn't come. I followed up. They didn't register. With that feeling, today is a new day. Go for more. How do I have access to more contacts? How do I prospect more? How do I follow up more? How do I invite people more to attend the meetings? Focus more on it. Forget about the failures of yesterday. Learn from them and move on. If you like, be grounded. If you like, keep giving excuses. I will tell you there is a bigger mystery. You know, this man will always say pain is always there. You can't duck it. You can't dodge pain. Either you go through the pain of achieving your dreams, which is difficult, which is painful, really painful. Do you know what it means to wake up and do the things you don't want to do? Read books you don't want to read? Sleep is sweet. We just want to do things the way, because we feel comfortable. Who doesn't want to feel comfortable doing things? Who don't want to feel comfortable? But in the quarter, we say, If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. If you do what is hard, your life will be easy. So it's either you go through the pain of making your dreams become a reality. Go through the pain of buying that millionaire school notebook. Go through the pain of compiling those 50 names to 100 names. Go through the pain. You don't have time. Yes, I know. But get that sheet of paper now. Do it now. You have to, after millionaire school, do it now. You can go through that pain of whatever it takes to achieve your dreams. Go through the pain of learning and practicing. Go through the pain of witnessing rejections. People rejecting you. People objecting on your business and saying a lot of things. Go through the pain. Go through the pain of seeing people you love talk down on the business you value so much. You have to choose to go through that pain. Or you can choose to go through the pain of regrets. Choose one. Someone said to be rich is hard, and also to be poor is equally hard. Choose your own hard. Choose your own pain. The pain of building and having the life you always wanted, or the pain of regret. It's very painful to live your life knowing fully well that you could have challenged life at least. Let me tell you, every problem will remain until it's challenged. And the greatness we have within us, the best we can have out of life, the best we can have out of our business cannot come until you challenge the abilities and the greatness that God has placed on the inside of us. I believe it in my bones. I believe it right there in my spirit that we are all being born with a certain amount of greatness. It can't come until it's challenged. Nothing works until it's worked. Always remember that. You cannot just be successful at something. We are living in a world where mediocrity is reigning. Everybody is doing average. You can never win the game of life by average. You win it by being extraordinary. You must put in that extra effort. Everybody is going for the same customers. Everybody is going for the same partner, the same person you're going for. The person that is going to win the fight is the violent. The violent will take it by force. So I want to encourage you today. It's 9 o'clock. Don't forget the assignment I gave you. Don't attend millionaire school tomorrow by 9 o'clock, by 8 o'clock, without having your millionaire school notes. Without writing between 15 names to 100 names you've sent the scripts to. Write down the names and write you invited your mark. The first 20 to 30 leaves of your millionaire school notes is to write down all the contacts. And above all, don't make it a duty coming late to millionaire school. Lateness is a very strong sign of not being serious. I love you all so much. You can watch the recorded video again and again and again and again so you can get the lessons. And then you can send it also to your success lines or to your friends that are partners in the business. And I promise you, we're going to make it this year if we stick true. I told myself, it's either I have you succeed in the business or I don't have you at all doing the business. That's what it is. I love you so much. You have a lovely day. Bye-bye.